Good morning, good morning. Okay, you know what? On a Monday morning? Yeah, exactly, Matt. Fuck that. Fuck that. I know how my day's gonna go. Not me like predicting that everybody's day is gonna go like fucking shit. Well, money, but also like day off. I needed some good omen. Okay, I think it's gonna be a great day, guys. Like, don't even worry about it. Like, it's gonna be really good. Was that convincing? Did I do a good job? We must be Delulu? Yeah, we have to be Delulu to get through. I started the day off without a slow fade. I want to click a playlist so bad. I was just wondering if Hannah was in here and I thought it would piss her off. Big booty playlist. Dude, it's so early for big booty playlist. Okay, but everybody else in this playlist looked really good. I was thinking yesterday or the day before, I'm redoing my hair, that maybe I should start deciding if these books could be listened to or read to by Louis. I was like, shit, I didn't do either of those things. Peasant. I was wondering if I should pre-read these books to you guys before I read them to Louis to decide if they're appropriate. Specifically concerned about Treasure Island. Like, these can't be bad, right? Let's hear them. Like, there's no way Treasure Island is, like, okay for my son to read, right? Should we just hit up the first chapter? Should I play some instrumental pirate music? All right. I don't know anything about Treasure Island, so a fine excitement in a quiet country life. I don't think this music is going to give what we needed to give. It sounds like it's going to be the start of. Ahem. I was about to say, is it going to be racist? Like, it's going to be racist, right? It has no choice. Stabbings? Okay, let's see. He looked along the seacoast and whistled to himself. Then, with a voice high and shaking, he broke out in an old sea song that he would sing so often after. Actually, don't know how this goes. 15 men on a dead man's chest. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. I don't know how that... Am I a bad pirate mom? I know it's a big kid level book, but like, I was going to read it to him. Pretty dark. The first chapter, shut up. He was a silent man, but was used to being obeyed. Okay. Christian Grey. We called him Captain. All day he hung about the cliffs with his brass telescope. All evening he sat in the parlor by the fire, drinking strong rum and water. Every day he asked if there were any sailors who had gone by along the road. At first we thought that he asked because he wanted company, but soon we began to see that he was afraid. He promised me a silver fourpenny if I would keep watch for a seafaring man with one leg. How that one-legged sailor haunted my dreams. On stormy nights when the winds shook in the four corners of the inn and the surf roared along the cove and up the cliff, he would appear with 1,000 cruel expressions. There were nights when the captain drank a lot more rum than his head could handle. Holy shit, we're off to a great start. Then he would sing his wild sea songs. Sometimes he would call for glasses for all and would force the trembling company to sing along. Often I would hear the house shaking with yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. All the neighbors joining in with the fear of death upon them. Each would sing louder than the other to avoid an angry remark from the captain. His stories were what frightened people most of all. Dreadful stories they were, about hanging, walking the plank, storms at sea, and wild deeds on the Spanish Main. He must have lived a life among some of the wickedest men upon the sea. The people were scared, but looking back on it, it was a fine excitement and a quiet country life. He was a true sea dog and the sort of man who made seafaring so terrifying. One day in January, a stranger came. He had a nasty look.
That's
Relatable.
Italian.
And I saw that he was missing 2 fingers on his left hand. Oh, God. Which fingers? Which fingers? Is my mate Bill here? He sneered. The captain looked as if he'd seen a ghost. Black dog, he gasped. That's the first chapter. I'm going to pass on that. What are the vibes of Stuart Little? I also feel like, is Charlie in the Chocolate Factory, like, weird and aggressive? Because I feel like sometimes it can be. Because Roald Dahl is weird. He's a weirdo. Like, this feels like it could be scary to me. Like, the art already. I can't find... Book is odd, fat phobic. Nice. These 2 very old people are... That's the first sentence in it. These 2 very old people are the father and mother of Mr. Bucket. Their names are Grandpa Joe and Grandma Josephine. And these 2 very old people are the father and mother of Mrs. Bucket. Their names are Grandpa George and Grandma Georgina. This is Mr. Bucket, and this is Mrs. Bucket. Mr. and Mrs. Bucket have a small boy whose name is Charlie Bucket. This is Charlie. How do you do? And how do you do? And how do you do again? He's pleased to meet you. Okay. Calling people very old seems so mean. The whole of this family, the 6 grown-ups, count them. The 6 grown-ups, count them. And little Charlie Bucket lived together in a small wooden house on the edge of a great town. The house wasn't nearly large enough for so many people, and life was extremely uncomfortable for them all. There were only 2 rooms in the place altogether, and there was only 1 bed. The bed was given to the 4 old grandparents because they were so old and tired. They were so tired, they never got out of it. Grandpa Joe and Grandma Josephine on this side, and Grandpa George, Grandma Georgina on this side. Mr. and Mrs. Bucket and little Charlie slept in the other room upon mattresses on the floor. In the summertime, this wasn't too bad, but in the winter, freezing cold drafts blew across the floor all night long, and it was awful. There wasn't any question of them being able to buy a better house, or even 1 more bed to sleep in. They were far too poor for that. Mr. Bucket was the only person in the family with a job. He worked in a toothpaste factory. Does he actually? In the movie? Where he sat all day long on a bench and screwed the little caps onto the tops of the tubes of toothpaste. I remember this. After the tubes had been filled, but a toothpaste cap screwer is never paid very much money. And poor Mr. Bucket, however hard he worked and however fast he screwed the caps, was never able to make enough to buy 1/2 of the things that so large a family needed. There wasn't even enough money to buy proper food for them all. The only meals they could afford were bread and margarine for breakfast, boiled potatoes and cabbage for lunch, and cabbage soup for supper. Sundays were a bit better. They all looked forward to Sundays because then, although they had exactly the same, everyone was allowed a second helping. The Buckets, of course, didn't starve, but every one of them, the 2 old grandfathers, the 2 old grandmothers, Charlie's father, Charlie's mother, and especially little Charlie himself, went about from morning till night with a horrible, empty feeling in their tummies. That is so sad. Charlie felt it worst of all. Although his father and mother often went without their own share of lunch or supper so that they could give it to him, it still wasn't nearly enough for a growing boy. He desperately wanted something more filling and satisfying than cabbage and cabbage soup. The one thing he longed for, more than anything else, was chocolate. Walking to school in the mornings, Charlie could see great slabs of chocolate piled high in the shop windows, and he would stop and stare and press his nose against the glass, his mouth watering like mad. Many times a day, he would see other children taking creamy candy bars out of their pockets and munching them greedily. And that, of course, was pure torture. Only once a year on his birthday did Charlie Bucket ever get to taste a bit of chocolate. The whole family saved up their money for that special occasion, and when the great day arrived, Charlie was always presented with one small chocolate bar to eat all by himself. And each time he received it, on those marvelous birthday mornings, he would place it carefully in a small wooden box that he owned, and treasure it as though it were a bar of solid gold, and for the next few days he would allow himself only to look at it, but never touch it. Then at last he would stand it no longer. He would peel back a tiny bit of the paper wrapping in the corner to expose a tiny bit of chocolate, and then he would take a tiny nibble, just enough to allow the sweet taste to spread out slowly over his tongue. The next day he would take another tiny nibble, and so on and so on. And in this way, Charlie would make his 10-cent bar of birthday chocolate last him more than a month. But I haven't yet told you about one awful thing that tortured little Charlie, the lover of chocolate more than anything else. This thing, for him, was far, far worse than seeing slabs of chocolate in the shop windows or watching other children munching creamy candy bars right in front of him. It was the most terrible, torturing thing you could imagine. It was this. In the town itself, actually within sight of the house which Charlie lived, there was an enormous chocolate factory. Just imagine that. And it wasn't simply an ordinary enormous chocolate factory either. It was the largest and most famous in the whole world. It was Wonka's factory, owned by a man called Mr. Willy Wonka, the greatest inventor and maker of chocolates that has ever been. And what a tremendous, marvelous place it was. It had huge iron gates leading into it, and a high wall surrounding it, and smoke bleaching from its chimneys, and strange whizzing sounds coming from deep inside it and outside the walls for half a mile around in every direction. The air was scented with the heavy, rich smell of melting chocolate. Twice a day, on his way to and from school, little Charlie Bucket had to walk right past the gates of the factory, and every time he went by, he would begin to walk very, very slowly, and he would hold his nose high in the air and take long, deep sniffs of this gorgeous chocolatey smell all around him. Oh, how he loved the smell, and oh, how he wished he could go inside the factory and see what it was like. See, like, that's normal, but is the middle fucking weird? The thing that I'm thinking about is, like, when the kids start being bitches. Yeah, wait, the Augustus Gloop shit's bad. Who's the big fat boy is crazy. Nuts. Enormous, isn't he?
That's Italian.
Thank you for the morning story.
A little aggressive for my taste. Yeah, damn, are you serious? Who's the big fat boy is crazy. I don't know what they're saying in Italy, but if that's what they're saying, I'm not interested. They're weird about Violet Beauregarde? Dude, that one is kind of scary. Augustus Gloop goes up the pipe. This probably maybe in the chapter about her. Is she the one that turns purple? I'm looking. I don't even wanna. Guys, should we read the Oompa Loompa song about Violet Beauregarde? Because they call her a bum. A repulsive little bum. Bro, I literally was just gonna say I want to read Magic Treehouse, but I feel like some of them could still be scary because I remember being like they get chased by dinosaurs and stuff. Dear friends, we surely all agree there's almost nothing worse to see than some repulsive little bum who's always chewing gum. It's very near as bad as those who sit around and pick their nose, dude. Louie! Guys, have you ever tried to get a 2.5-year-old to stop picking his nose? Me, every single second of every day. Would you like a tissue? Would you like a tissue? Would you like a tissue for your nose? 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 So please believe us. I keep telling him that if he eats his boogers, he's going to throw up. And then everybody's going to get sick and we're all going to throw up. And he doesn't even care. He's going to make me throw up. That's for fucking sure. Please believe us when we say that chewing gum will never pay. These sticky habits bound to send the chewer to a sticky end. Did any of you ever know? This person called Miss Bigelow, this dreadful woman saw no wrong in chewing all day long. Oh my God. Hold on. I was skimming and it got weird. She chewed while bathing in the tub. She chewed while dancing at her club. She's chewing in church and on the bus. It was really quite ludicrous. And when she couldn't find her gum, she chewed up the linoleum. Or anything that happened near a pair of boots, the postman's ear, or other people's underclothes. And once she chewed her boyfriend's nose, she went on chewing till at last her chewing muscles grew so fast that from her face to giant chin stuck out like a violin. For years and years, she chewed away, consuming 50 packs a day, until one summer's eve, alas, a horrid business came to pass. Miss Bigelow went late to bed. For half an hour she laid and read, chewing and chewing all the while, like some great clockwork crocodile. At last she put her gum away upon a special little tray, and settled back and went to sleep. She managed this by counting sheep. But now, how strange, although she slept, those massive jaws of her kept on chewing through the night, even with nothing there to bite. There were, you see, in such a groove, they positively had to move. And very grim it was to hear, in pitch darkness, loud and clear, the sleeping woman's great big trap, opening and shutting. Snap, snap, snap! Faster and faster, chop, chop, chop. The noise went on, it wouldn't stop, until at last her jaws decided to pause and open extra wide. And with the most tremendous chew, they bit the lady's tongue in two. For babies, you're reading this to kids? Thereafter, just from chewing gum, Miss Bigelow was always dumb and spent her life shut up in some disgusting sanatorium. Ah! And that is why we'll try so hard to save Miss Violet Beauregard from suffering an equal fate. She's still quite young. It's not too late, provided she survives the cure. We hope she does. We can't be sure. That's literally the perfect gift for that sentence. No, that was I know they juiced Violet Beauregard, but that story was about someone else. It is kind of weird to think about juicing a child. Anyone else? Anyone else think that's weird? Yeah, I think, is Charlotte's Web about dying? Isn't it really sad? Should we go with Stuart Little? Guys, why is everything so depressing? Oh my God. Should we read the first chapter? Wait, chapter of Stuart Little? Who is the person that has a quote about Stuart Little? Is it Chris? Why do I feel like Chris said something ludicrous about Stuart Little? Was it Chris? When Mrs. Frederick C's little second son arrived, everybody noticed he was not much bigger than a mouse. The truth of the matter was, the baby looked very much like a mouse in every way. Hold on. He was only about 2 inches high, and he had a mouse's sharp nose, a mouse's tail, a mouse's whiskers, and the pleasant, shy manner of a mouse. Before he was many days old, he was not only looking like a mouse, but acting like one too. Wearing a gray hat and carrying a small cane, Mr. and Mrs. Little named him Stuart, and Mr. Little made him a tiny bed out of 4 clothespins and a cigarette box. Unlike most babies, Stuart could walk as soon as he was born. When he was a week old, he could climb lamps by shimmying up the cords, and Mrs. Little saw right away that the infant clothes he'd provided were unsuitable, and she set to work to make him a fine little blue worsted suit and a patch pockets in which he could keep his handkerchief and his money and his keys. Huh? Every morning before Stuart dressed, Mrs. Little went into his room and weighed him on a small scale which was really meant for weighing letters. At birth, Stuart could have been sent by first class for 3 cents, but his parents preferred to keep him rather than send him away. And when at the age of a month he had gained only 1/3 of an ounce, this mother was so worried she sent for the doctor. The doctor was delighted with Stuart and said that it was very unusual for an American family to have a mouse. He took Stuart's temperature and found that it was 98.6, which is normal for a mouse. He also examined Stuart's chest and heart and looked into the ears solemnly with a flashlight. Not every doctor can look into a mouse's ear without laughing. Everything seemed to be all right, and Mrs. Little was pleased to get such a good report. "Feed him up," said the doctor cheerfully as he left. The home of the little family was a pleasant place near a park in New York City. In the mornings, the sun streamed in through the east windows, and all the littles were up early as a general rule. Stuart was a great help to his parents and to his older brother George because of his small size and because he could do things that a mouse can do and was agreeable about doing them. The fact that this mouse is in a fucking suit with money and a handkerchief every morning as a child is fucking nuts. Why is that so fucking funny, bro? What the fuck? Oh my god. One day, when Mrs. Little was washing up the bathtub after Mr. Little had taken a bath, she lost a ring off her finger and was horrified to discover it had fallen down the drain. "What had I better do?" she cried, trying to keep the tears back. "If I were you," said George, "I should bend a hairpin in the shape of a fishhook, tie it to a piece of string, and try to fish the ring out with it." So Mrs. Little found a piece of string and a hairpin, and for about half an hour she fished for the ring. But it was dark down the drain, and the hook always seemed to catch on something before she could get it down to where the ring was. "What luck?" inquired Mr. Little, coming into the bath. We really jumped it. They really skimmed past the fact that they just have a mouse. The Stuart Little song? Did they say they gave birth to it, or they said they just got one? They said second son arrived. Oh my god, did she birth this mouse? Okay. "Why don't we send Stuart down after it?" suggested Mr. Little. "How about it, Stuart? Would you like to try?" "Yes, I would," Stuart replied, "but I think I'd better get into my old pants. I imagine it's wet down there." "It's all of that," said George, who was a trifle annoyed that his hook idea hadn't worked. So Stuart slipped into his old pants and prepared to go down the drain after the ring. He decided to carry the string along with him, leaving one end in charge of his father. "When I jerk 3 times on the string, pull me up," he said. And while Mr. Little knelt on the tub, Stuart slid easily down the drain and was lost to view. In a minute or so, there came 3 quick jerks, and on the string was Stuart with the ring safely around his neck. "Oh, my brave little son," said Mrs. Little proudly, as she kissed Stuart and thanked him. "How was it down there?" said Mr. Little, who was always curious to know about places he had never been to. "It was all right," said Stuart, but the truth was the drain had made him very slimy, and it was necessary for him to take a bath and sprinkle himself with a bit of his mother's violet water before he felt himself again. Everybody in the family thought he had been awfully good about the whole thing. I remember being really young when I read that one. We need closed captions. Well, if you would just open your copy of Stuart Little. Who's making you cry, baby doll? What's happening? I want to be hard emotionally. No, you don't. You don't. You think that, but you don't. You don't want that. Violent. Hi, good morning. Um, Last time I played Blueprints, it was Saturday night and I played till midnight. And on my last room in the last house, we literally opened the antechamber door. I'll make up a room. So like you need to play Blueprints. Yay! How was your man kiss? Sorry, I'm not trying to make that face. How was your Yay! How was your kiss? Oh my god, was it good? That's good. That's good. We deserve that. Was he nice? Is he a nice boy? Well, that was not the desired effect of my foundation.
Hey, Queen.
Oh my. Okay, hold on. I didn't. Is it the cutest thing you've ever seen? I've ever seen? Yeah, Nova, I booked that cruise. You know, only like a year and a half ago. It's next week. It's a week from today. So it's just me and Lou. And then Deanna and Audrey have an adjoining room with Nora. So Deanna and Audrey fly in Saturday. And then we go on our cruise Monday morning. I know. The Pissons? The Pissons? What do you even mean? I'm looking. Poppy, what is that fucking photo in general chat? What did I just fucking look at? Cuties! Cuties! Oh my god. A vendor fair at your library? Cute. Got mascara on my eyelid. What's new? Whatever. After this, we're playing Blueprints. I can't think about anything else. I played a little more of RuneScape Dragon Wilds last night. I will be more interested when there's a magical and ranged skill tree, I think. But I am still interested. I did see Roots of Patra got an Patra got an update. Oh no, I hope you have a good appointment. The 33 game I've been watching, but I hate turn-based. A handmade bowl? Is it like a ceramic bowl? What kind of bowl is it? Hmm. There's a Baldur's Gate update? Is there actually? Oh, Claire. I saw Super Butterbuns play some of it. I would love to play Baldur's Gate again. It's just so much time. Same with Elden Ring. I think Baldur's Gate is fun alone. I don't know though. Lair? I don't know what Lair is. Sorry. Might be. I had something in my throat. Yeah, talking about Baldur's Gate. Excuse me. What do you want? Have you never played before? No way, Drac. You've never played Baldur's Gate? Oh, again. Oh, you started playing again. I was literally about to be like, you're joking. Get some cough syrup, bestie. Bye. Have a good meeting. Oh my god. Mr. Darcy. Mr. Darcy. Mr. Darcy. These are some fine boiled potatoes. To which of my good cousins do I owe... What does he say? Do I owe the compliments? These are fine boiled potatoes.
That's Italian.
Mr. Collins, we are perfectly capable of keeping a cook. You've never seen it? What a banger. 20th anniversary of that Pride and Prejudice edition. Straight to jail with diarrhea crockpot? You kill Karlach? Did you actually watch it for the first time this month? What? Yeah, I want to play Blueprints. Oh, I was right about what day we were on. Poppy! I'm gonna go put my fucking Carlac hoodie on. You cunt. Okay, just so we're all aware, I made it into the antechamber, which is technically the end goal room up here. I got a key out of it. I put that key into the locker. I also got a secret garden key. I used that to open up the secret garden. Hey, classrooms? The fuck is a classroom? I need a shovel. Quick, a shovel. So when somebody said there was only 3, they were lying. Closing address. For the last 38 years, it's been my pleasure serving as your schoolmaster in this humble little facility. And meager as it may look by modern standards, I think most of us who spent our afternoons here will readily admit that we are reluctant to see this small piece of Reddington history go. I first wish to thank Lady Espen for her most gracious host today, not only for paying attention in my class those many years ago, but for all the fundraising she has done on behalf of our community and our children. Without her, Reddington Elementary would still be a distant and blurry vision, a vision that I dared not even dream. That dreamer, of course, is the incomparable Mrs. Peterson, our future principal and my reluctant successor, who I might add, forced me to give this speech. So I think I'll end my praise of her there, though she deserves much more, I'll admit. To the architect of the new school, the Baron Sinclair, thank you for following in your father's footsteps and building Reddington yet another school, and for also allowing the use of your own private residence and floor plans to serve as our interim facility until the new campus is completed in March. A decision I'm certain he will immediately regret tomorrow morning when he hears the children running through his halls. And lastly, I wish to thank all my students, many of you here today whom I have not seen in years, whose faces I still remember as young and manners wild. Those here whose parents before them I have also taught with those children I may yet. Without you, I will have had a lifetime of quiet peace, and yet what is all the peace in the world if you have no one to bestow demerits upon? Thank you all sincerely. My time here has meant the world to me. If I'm still standing in 8 months, I will see you all in the slightly less melancholic ribbon-cutting ceremony next year. Remember to give Miss Peterson her gift. What do you mean there was a fucking school here? And that opens. There's no way that doesn't open. Oh! You think the gym is a classroom? I'm making a schoolhouse card. Maybe I should make a deck of cards that are specifically for the outside. Excuse me? Herbie? Aren't the colors of the rooms like certain rooms and the ones... The colors of the rooms are like yellow rooms are stores. Red rooms are like higher level like lore rooms. Green rooms are like outdoor rooms. Red rooms are for Christian Grey. Thank you. Okay. Oh, we're also in the... Okay, wait. I have to clean my desk off or I'm going to stress out. Because we're also keeping track of all of that anagram, you guys. I think we need to go through... God, getting the library before the reading nook is so bizarre. I think we go through spare room. Oh my God, I don't feel like I've ever seen a window in the spare room. What? A strange early room to get access to. Okay. Now we're out of gems, though, so that's definitely on me. Hi, Jay. Good morning. I might do parlor at the chance for gems. We're still looking at the things on the wall. The gems? The gems are in the black box. The gems are in the are in a box with a statement. What does it mean when there's nothing on it? How do you even compute that? Oh my God, this is the weirdest. So is it saying schoolrooms, like a library is counting as a schoolroom? It's so strange. Okay, we need this. We need her bad. Like, disgustingly bad. We have no keys, no gems. Fuck. Okay, we have to put it down. Okay. Each color is only used twice. What kind of room is this? Blue. Okay. Should I be able to decode this? Like, which flags are wrong? Like, this lizard should be green. And this flag should be... He's used too much blue and too much red. So this flag should be red. One of the flags should be red. One of the flags should be yellow. Oh, there's a big red flag in here. Oh, do I have to do it? Oh, did somebody else do it right? Why is everybody's favorite color red? 9 out of 12. 10 out of 12. Green, blue, yellow, red. So these flags are in the wrong spots. Okay. One of the flags is purple. One of the flags is yellow. And one of the flags has to be orange. Like, I think that these are right. They're just in the wrong place. So purple, yellow, and orange? Is that where we're going on? And in specific shapes? This looks like my fucking son's room. Okay. The only things he got wrong are the flags. Well, no, I'm saying sorry, this person. The only thing they got wrong are the flags. Everything else is right. The wagon, the fire hydrant, the banana, one of them has to be a flag. Like, everything is right except for which flag is which. So 2 of these are wrong and 1 of them is right. And we have to use the others to figure out which one. But all of them are putting different... Jesus. I feel like we probably have enough info to solve it, but also simultaneously I don't. Can I fill it out? I would love to. Can I open any of the desks? Right on the board? Okay. I feel like going forward I need more gems. Let's go back through the other side. I feel like this could be just worth it to have. It would close off so much, but like we haven't picked so many green rooms and they could just be free. I'm fucking doing it. I've never even been to the terrace, by the way. And there's a gym out here. Very cozy. Nothing to see here, just terrace. You can see the garage road. Okay. Yeah, I don't think any of the flags are red either. No, the flags are... Wait, hold on. The flags are purple, yellow, and orange. But I don't know which one goes to where. But I know what color the flags are. So I feel like that might just be enough for us to have for right now. I'm gonna go up from here. We'll go through chapel. Oh, I can redraw. Okay. Well, I'll pick pantry because we get to walk through it. We get some steps and we'll have some money. But we have no keys and I feel like this door could be locked. Yep. Okay. I'm a genius. So we're going to go back through. The infinity on 8 is quite strange, isn't it? Yeah, very. We have 2 ups over here. We could go up through the office. Let's go up through the office first. It's so weird having the security office attached to the office. Also, I don't know if we should be using a gym right here. Fuck it. Okay. I guess we'll do reading nook. We'll get a key, thank Christ. That way we could at least backtrack if we need to. Would be a good pick. Whoa. So library is counting as a schoolroom. Losing immediately one of my coins. My favorite activity. Going broke as soon as I get a little cash. Nice. I need this. Let's check a book out. We've done Swimbird. We've done Pump System, Drafting Strategy. Let's do History of Arinda. Haven't done her. Oh my god, that doesn't seem very HR of her, Queen. I'm scared that both of these doors are going to be locked. We have no gems and no keys. Okay. Is this a different classroom? I'm gonna do this because we need it bad. Is he hot? I mean, ew. Oh my god, ew. I can't believe she would do that. That's so gross. We have no items except that key. Okay, this one's good because it's always unlocked, but... like, we just have to use it, I think, to get through. I could really use a shovel right about now. Metal detector. But we can't move forward. Oh, it's unlocked. Always unlocked. Duh, silly goose. Oh my god. Don't make me pick a wild berry here. Don't make me pick a wild berry here. Oh, you sexy fucking video game. Oh my god. Okay. I feel like I need to go into the hallway closet. For the commissary, but I only have 3 fucking coins. Please have a key. You bitch. You bitch. Are we screwed? They were like, you had such a good run last time. You're about to get screwed. Dude, and my steps are bad. Everything's like... If I could get a shovel, I should have just gone to the commissary and hoped for the best. I think the most we can do is like head back to... head back to code check. check the basement key, do another run. Okay. I was really hoping the metal detector would pull through. Kind of rude, honestly. Let's go. Man, I should have gotten the commissary. I should have spread gold throughout this state. I just played it dumb, I think. Let's see if we're missing anything. Nope. Rude. Okay, so we'll just check this. That's fine. Check the key again and we'll just go next day. So whoever told me the other day that there's only 3 rooms for you to pick from and the outer room is wrong. We don't know the code to the safe, though. I wish I did. I don't have the code yet. Shut up. Oh, they were talking about berries? Oh my god. Oh, and I misunderstood them. I would like to get the classrooms again. But I feel like you're right. I feel like it's like gym, library. Well, the berry mechanic just comes from a random blessing I got at a shrine. I misunderstood. I want the classroom again. The tomb? Oh, Jesus, fuck. I need a magnifying glass, open only in the event of my death. Simon, so here's where it all ends, at least for me. And of all the picturesque places of this grand estate, I chose this dreary, dank dungeon to be laid to rest, and that same dim, somber fate fell upon my father and his father before him, who loved the outdoors even more than myself. They say that it's no stronger bond of servitude than tradition, and family tradition, thrice as strong. These are chains that seldom bend and never break, and I do wonder what plans and prospects of yours will be sacrificed upon the family front of convention. What biography of your own will you forsake to add another page to your father's memories, or your mother's, or mine? In your youth, we are gifted with dreams and ambitions. At our death, we are left with realities and regrets. I think there is no greater sin than to perpetuate tradition that stagnates growth, that strangles purpose, that suffocates dreams. What point is there to live another's life at the sake of our own? Oh, how I wish to have been buried underneath the great oak, overlooking the plains, the wondrous woods of the worldly mountains, and the wild holly that surrounds that trunk. A perpetual token of sympathy laid across my grave. What dreadful tradition is it that dumped me in this sunless hollow? And if by morbid example this dark crypt makes every impression whatsoever on you, if reading this letter within these damp halls plants in you a seed of hope, if these words might grant you strength to bend, if not break these chains, then would I cherish this tomb in more than oak? I just had a thought. I'm having a thought. Never mind. Would I cherish this tomb more than oak and sycamore and spruce, more than the wondrous woods and worldly mountains? This cold stone room would be more than most cherished places in all of our domain. I would have you raise a shrine upon this spot to commemorate the moment of your liberty, to treat this specular as hallowed ground, to realize that grand gestures can be effective as they are theatrous, and in turn, as recompense for the freedom thus granted to you, commit yourself to be buried here within this mausoleum of dreams, and then when the day comes to write your own letter to inspire the next generation that follows in our footsteps. As is tradition, Herbert S. Sinclair. Is anybody else feeling like he's not actually buried here, or is that just me? Okay, Jesus fucking Christ. And did you correct people when they spelled words wrong in school? Headcanon is that he faked his death. I have no evidence, but it feels suspicious. And I think that's fair. Each of our journeys come to a conclusion. Here in the tomb, this floor plan is the definitive dead end. Or is it? All right, well, thanks for the money. Bye. All right. God. Fucking, I guess. You missed so much of this game. Can I say something? I truly feel like you could say that, but like you're truly doing the same thing over and over and over again, so I don't think you've missed too much. The gems are in both the black box and the white box. Okay, a lie. The gems are in both the blue box and the black box. The gems are not in the white box or the blue box. I've never had the veranda. Have I? Maybe once. I'm gonna do it. Basically, it only cost me 1 gem because I got a gem back. I kind of want to go up the edges because I know that's where all the green rooms are, and I feel like I've been in the green rooms the least. But also, I would love to have the commissary. Sledgehammer, running shoes, set of gems. Just buy a singular gem. Just to have. Oop, arm slipped. Oh my god, I didn't do the outside. Oh, I did. It's the tomb. Jesus Christ. It's like when you wake up from a nightmare. Why'd I do that? kind of tempted to just put the nursery here. And then have more coins moving forward. I mean, footsteps. The aquarium? This isn't gonna go the right direction we need it to go, but maybe I should have purchased that sledgehammer. I'm trying to do the thing where we don't place expensive rooms too soon. Now we have a key. Coupon book. She's a good one. Library just so happens to be going the right way. And we get a new book. So that's good. This book was reviewed and cleared for publication by the Finn Aries Federal Board of Education. It has been edited to conform to our department's standards, including the omission of sections deemed inaccurate or unsuitable for public... Okay. They censored it. Second edition. The name was used to designate the realms of the Eastern Waters as no longer known. The average citizen of the older generation, we must permit our leaders to join us to abandon our past. What the fuck? Most historians mark the beginning of the first era, often denoted Agera, by the ascension of the first king, blank, whose name, Oris, would have later graced the burgeoning township in which he was crowned. Oris was known before his coronation as a prominent merchant, lord of considerable means and affluence, whose sway in the region made him the ideal candidate for the unification of the surrounding provinces. Regrettably, history is not always forthcoming, and the surviving records of those bygone days are mostly limited to the trade agreements and sales receipts. Nevertheless, we can deduce from these leaders that Oris had but one aim: expansion. The territory spread forth from the heart of the Oris by the end of the 1st century. The new kingdom was born. It was the 4th king, blank, who split his vast domain into 3 equal shares, 3 realms for his 3 children. To his eldest, he granted the fields and mountains of his great-grandfather, the middle and heartspring of the kingdom. The eldest accepted the gift. To the youngest, he bestowed upon them the realms of the Arch Aries, the land of the northern storm, a while in untamed expanse, in which time was not as developed but a good deal more vast than his elder brother's lot. And to the middle child, his only daughter, he gifted her the southern region of Araja. Okay. And a land steeped in Arch Aries and Araja. Why are y'all so capitalized? You're freaking me out. Land steeped in tradition. But we don't know what her era was called, what she got. The second era drew to a close. The 3rd sovereign realms had been achieved, a period of remarkable progress and prosperity. Each of these distinct regions, oh my god. Oh my god! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, it's the colors of the flags. 3 sovereign realms have achieved a period of remarkable progress and prosperity. Each of these distinct regions, ruled by their prospective sibling monarchs, had blossomed, cultivating bountiful resources. Okay, we've got the mountains, the triangle, and the other one is like a V. As the kingdom blank entered the 4th era of a different kind of ruler, the reins of power, King Dacilus III was often seen drinking, in sight that shocked only the gentry and the court, but the masses as well. Baron Sinclair, thank you so much for your cooperation with our department in this investigation. We know our presence is never convenient, especially for someone of your social status, so it means all the more that you are not only tolerant, but also willing to aid our efforts in getting this business done as quickly as possible. We are returning with this letter. The book you lent us, though I must confess it was not as much help as I had hoped. I'd heard that your library of rare and restricted books was quite extensive, and I was told by a reliable source that if the first edition, an uncensored copy of the history of Arindia could be found, it would likely be found within the Baron's own collection. Perhaps I was misinformed. Still, part of me thinks that you may have given me the censored copy as a jest, a taste, if you will, for the bureaucrat of their own medicine. If that is the case, I will say, well done, fair play, and perhaps on my next visit, we'll have a laugh about this after you've given me the actual manuscript. Dacilus was renowned as the king of blank. The king of no one when he made the decision to move something castle and court behind, leaving. The people were overjoyed by this choice, and blank 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 for those that viewed the king's conduct and unbecoming of his blank 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 common folk. These voices planted the seed which took root in the grand city of Finn. Okay. What's his fucking name? Dacilus the Third. After the passing of Dacilus III, the fourth era came an abrupt end. Thankfully, the king died on the very next day, the 6th of October. The Prince Learson of Finn declared himself the true monarch. Learson. This declaration was bolstered by a blank number of supporters due to the fact that Dacilus IV shared little of his virtues. As the prospect of civil war seemed inevitable, the realm's regiments were hastily recalled for the frontiers to stamp out and put to an end of the Finsurrection. However, instead of restoring what ensued was a savage and merciless campaign against their own people. The gardens of Fen, once a center of splendor, were transformed into a battlefield as the cries of the innocent echoed through the city's streets, stained in red. Morning Bay. Brutality of the pacification of Fen did not go unnoticed by neighbors. As sympathy for the city surged, allies came forward to lend support. Among them, the general of the Northern Regiment, who, sickened by the barbaric actions, joined forces with the prince to form a formidable army. Together, they leveraged their political influence and favors to persuade the nearby realms of Ark and Nuance. So the other area is called Nuance.
That's Italian.
To join their cause. However, even with the tide turning in their favor, victory did not come easy. The War of the Fifth Era lasted 22 long years and saw buried 1 in every 3 men. Prince Learson himself added another number of the casualties. However, even in death he had won. Oris had fallen, and with it the realm. The black flags that had flown over 5 eras were burned. In their place, red banners were hoisted in honor of the fallen of Fen. The few remaining members of the former royal red family fled in fear of their lives to the south, forever exiled. Jesus! Today the realm's inherited by the 3, Fen, Ares, Ark Ares, and Araja. Okay. And once again stand united as allies. Though the distance between our people has grown, our connection to this land remains strong as ever. The spruce and birch that span across our realm serve as a constant reminder that we all share the common past. For this is, despite everything else, a land rich in history, a land of myth and wonder, a land of this that sprung forth the greatest empire in the world has ever seen, the land of our fathers, of mothers, and our children. God. Okay. Thank you for 7 months, Sammy. Guys, that was so much information. My brain hurts. Brain hurts. Oh! 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 Okay. To come as no surprise that the latest book from the local author Marion Marigold is breaking literary records and making headlines even in absentia. The release of her new book, A New Clue, comes only 4 months after the distressful reports of the author's mysterious and unexplained disappearance. All the proceeds from the first edition sales of A New Clue will be going to Lasting Hope, a nonprofit organization that aims to provide resources and intel to the investigations of missing persons. Unintentionally accurate, regardless of their opinions, fans, pundits, and cynics alike, we're standing together. Okay, I want a magnifying glass so fucking bad for this run, you guys. It's yellow. The mountain flag is yellow. Right? Oh! Ah! $50, you stinker. But we have the tomb. I've only spread money through the nursery. I think I'm gonna go back down and go through the entrance hall. That's crazy. I wonder if you get the bookshop when you learn like a specific amount of knowledge, like you unlock the bookshop. Please be good. Okay. Plus 40. Ah, it's good. It's good for us. 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 Lore. I can smell the lore. Saturday, November 21st. Okay, we have to go to the tomb. I haven't read all the unlocked books. I think it's got to be after you read about the history of Orinda, because then you can unlock the first edition. Jesus fuck. I want a shovel. Yup. Yeah, of course he would. I feel like we need a new clue. A history of Arindia would be great, but I think a new clue has to be the book we get. Chat? A new clue or the history of Arindia first edition? Whoa. They're both good? Permanently added to the library. Fuck it. We'll just start at the top. Was it a little on sale because of my coupon book? One coin off. Thank Christ. I need to go this way. We're just gonna have to suck this up. Oh, thank Christ Almighty. Thank you, God. Thank you. I am appreciative. Now please give me a shovel. A shovel on this run would hit. I'm scared. Actually, I can't be scared. It's the only place I can use my key. I need the utility room. Hello? Well, like, I want to put it down, but it's a dead end. Fuck me. A waste. No, I should do this one. Fuck. What color room is utility? Blue. Don't think I can even pick blue. Should I pick a hallway? I don't know what to do. I should pick veranda. I should pick green. I'm picking green. Because we're more likely to have doors, and also it's free. Special cost bypass. I'm more likely to get items in green rooms, so I'm just like using that. I've never been in the morning room, but it's not gonna take me anywhere, and I'm worried it's not gonna give me enough stuff, and I feel like there could be a shovel in here. Fuck. Thank you, God. There's so much for us to dig up. Thank you. I need a utility closet. I'm begging. I think we walk through to the end and then we pick a wild berry. I'll take having an office. We have a commissary. We could go back and purchase gems. Let's go ahead and spread gold throughout the place anyways. Even though it wouldn't be super convenient, it will just be nice to have. We'll have so much gold. Spread it now. And we have the metal detector, so we'll be able to find it. We're running out of steps, but we get this money. I did not think this through. Because the only door is now a key card. Maybe we'll dig up a key card. We can dig up in the tomb too. We could try for another book. Not that that's gonna change anything. Yeah, I feel like trying for another book is gonna be the way forward. I think we need to go through this, the other green room. So we can dig. What if there was a vault card? Ooh, what if there was a vault card, you guys? What if you had a vault card for me? The only other thing I can think of is grabbing a sledgehammer and opening that trunk and hoping there's a okay. We try the trunk. Not what we need. That's okay. Keys are nice. Wish we could grab a freezer. I think we check vault. And then let's check tomb. Oh, good to know, Cozy. Imagine we smash open the... Imagine we smash open his grave. Smash! It says there's 3 tombs in here, but I see 2. Where's the third, sugar? Oh, I forgot about all the dirt spots. Music in the tomb is so scary. I don't like it. She's freaking me out, dude. That's it? There's only 2 dig spots? Okay. Hi. All right. We have 22, but I'm not positive we could get back to that room. I don't think we can. We can try. Let me count once. I think we'll only have 4 steps. No. Yeah. When we enter the house, we'll have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We die in the library. I'm just gonna call it. Hi. We could, get some luck. All right, we try. We go again. We go again. Happens. How are you, Raiden? Nope. Turn around. Go to the outside room. Go. I never noticed that that peak was literally right there, so that's embarrassing for me. That's literally Mount Holly, huh? I don't want to talk about it. Is this your new favorite game? Items for trade. I say we've never had it. So I may just grab it so that we can, the mountains are yellow for sure. Should I be knowing where that needs to go with some sort of lore first, or... No. Frick. How do I... Does she only go that way? Hmm. Where am I trying to put her? In the middle? Okay. Am I trying to put yellow in each corner? I'm trying to put yellow in each corner. I'm trying to put yellow in each corner. Hmm. Okay. I need to get this over here, but this will keep moving. So how do I... It just automatically removes it back to that spot. I could get it to the middle. Bro, am I... What if I move all of them? Oh, fuck. Because it just resets them? Once I click this yellow... Can I move this anywhere else, or she only moves down? Okay, she only moves down. Guys, we got this. Nobody cares but me. Ah! Yeah, it has. Yeah, my allowance has been raised by 2 days. A little too dangerous to pick up. Well, then why can I look at it? Okay, I did the puzzle. Sorry, it only took me 8 years. No backseat for me. You're on your own. Okay. I think we're literally only missing one lamp down here. Whatever, I'm grabbing it. It doesn't need to go here, but I need it. I'd rather have it now than... Read Kingdom lore. What do you mean? Give me a magnifying glass. Oh, we need a library to read the Kingdom lore. Is that what you're saying? Gems are in the white box. Statements with the words white are always true. Statement on the white box is true. You live and you learn. That was just me not paying attention, so that's on me. Oopsie. Not Rodney. Or Rodney. Guys, fuck it. Sorry. I don't know why I'm saying sorry. Why did I say fucking sorry? I don't care. Hmm. Damn. I'm gonna do Reading Nook because I want the library. But we can... We have to check it out, so we're only checking it out. Frick! I wish I had a gym. Bro. Okay, this is a cursed layout. The only one hope of going up currently. Might as well do the chapel because we can't lose anything. And we got some money. Okay. Then would be nice. Going the wrong direction on one side, but that's okay. I need items. Like actual items. Bad. Pantry could be good. Commissary could be great. Pantry into commissary would be even better. Let's do pantry first. I feel like I want to go back and use, if this door is locked, use the one that opens many doors. But it's not locked, so it doesn't matter.
That's Italian.
Is this one locked too? Not having keys is making me nervous. No utility room? I don't like any of these. Fuck. We have 2 other room options. Let's go here and just hope. Yeah, thank God that there's a shovel. Anything for me to dig here? No? All good. Okay, we're just gonna use a normal key and go up. We have a redraw, so it can't be too bad. Okay. I could take commissary. That would be a terrible option here. And we don't have to use our redraw. And we could potentially buy some things. Ugh! I want her. I don't think I'm gonna get what I need to use that, but I do want that. Okay, we want this room because it'll lead to another room. I feel like I want to risk it for a biscuit and put like... Perhaps we should do a hall. It could be a locked hall. There's like a chance of some multiple doors with the green room. I think we need to put a hall just to be safe. Oh my God. God damn it. But we have the shovel now. You and this basement key. Fucking stinker. Fuck you. Theft. Key? You bitch. Key? Slut. Dude, is she dead already? Actually dead? Let's go into the security room and check. Oh, we could go trade items. There's a trunk. Well, we could trade something for... Yeah, let's go trade. We could trade something for a sledgehammer. Open the trunk. Pray there's a key in there. Something. And dig that gorgeous view. No. Shovel. No. Compass. Trade me for a coupon book. What can I trade the coupon book for? Card keys. Trade me the card keys for a battery pack. Go ahead. I don't want the battery pack. Trade me the magnifying glass for a salt shaker. Trade me the salt shaker for a magnifying glass, you dick. The shovel for a coupon book. Coupon book for the car keys. Car keys for a coin purse. Coin purse for a sledgehammer. Salt shaker for a magnifying glass. Magnifying glass for the salt shaker. What does salt shaker do? Give you more steps? Oh, food is more steps. Trade a battery pack just for a key. Hey, yeah, that was... Wait. I kind of cooked. I did get sledgehammer. I still have sledgehammer. So we're gonna open trunk. I'm assuming it's in the den. Goodbye. Oh, no, there's one here. Please don't give me coins. You fugly. Sorry, I have one key though. Okay, it's just one coin they're gonna take from me. No big deal. I can open the door in the pantry too. Fuck. Let's open the door in the passageway. Let's see if we can get anything in the commissary on the way up. Running shoes might be useful, since we are really running around. Please. Got my shovel back. Bitch. There's a key in here. Fuck you! Sorry. Wait, goated pull for the shovel next to the fucking... Didn't even notice. Didn't even notice. Key, you are being honestly so fucking rude to me right now. You dastardly slut. Sorry. Please, God, I'm begging. I'm literally begging. Yep. Yep. I'll take her. Thank you. I'll take this. Okay, I'll take those. Worst comes to worst, we can go do a trade see somewhere. Okay. Am I winning? I'm not sure. I'm doing my best. Yeah, we wanted keys bad. You know what? I wanted keys bad. I wanted keys bad. I wanted keys bad. Ooh, do we have the office? No. Wait, how come we could open this one time, guys? I can use it at security? Wait, can I actually? Wait, why was I allowed to use this? Oh, because I had the breaker room. Okay, this is our last door. Just thought I'd try it. Delicious. Thank you so much for the dining room.
That's Italian.
I
My.
graduate from law school in a week. Thanks for the streams. They helped me through.
Congratulations. What kind of law do you want to go into? Just gonna keep trying her.
That's Italian.
I feel like we should do this one solely because we don't really need... Fuck, but... Pump room, locker room, sauna would be nice. And then extra doors. No more gems, though. But we will get some money. Hold on. We could drain the aquarium. I don't want to drain the aquarium, but we could drain the aquarium. Just gonna put some stuff in the pool. Up from this one. Fill her up. Fill up the pool a little. And then try to drain the aquarium. I know it's not gonna end well for the fish, you guys, but I feel like I need to know what will happen. Okay, so none of that worked. What if I do? I feel so bad. Let me draft this room. Let me not draft this room. Let me figure out what's in the aquarium first. X. X. Underneath the barbecue. Bottom drawer in the filing cabinet. Okay, there's secrets for... That's the archives. Happening in this bedroom. Potentially nothing. An X underneath the patio. Grill. This is the hallway. This is the laundry room. Huh. Do you think the fish are just like floating around in the pump system? Fuck. 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 She's over. She's Jover. I think that the dream is dead. Puzzle pervert uncle stipulated we only get the house if we solve his 46 puzzles. Yeah, that's what I heard puzzle pervert uncle say. Filling the aquarium back up. Now I'm gonna drain the fountain. I cannot be silenced. Won't they let me fill up the kitchen? Just kidding, they will. Can I just like... Like, at least if I'm gonna be dead in this game. Fuck. There's a chance that we could go trade for one more key in the trade house. All the way down through hallway. I don't think you can. I can't. I don't know how. I would assume that the foundation needs power. The fuck, Danny? Spoiler. I don't know what draining the fountain does. We're gonna find out. Yeah, but what am I gonna do? Jump down a big hole? It's got an elevator above it. Oh my fucking god. If this is where you need the basement key, I'm gonna flip. What are the odds? What are the odds? Oh yeah, bitch, I still have the key. The fuck? Fuck, we have upgrade discs. Foundation, elevator, concealed entrance, cliffside exit, minecart, fountain entrance, tomb entrance, torch chamber, rotating gear, north lever. My child's gonna knock on my window. Okay. I was gonna take a picture of this, but I guess I'll just... Angel Point streams. Something point streams. The rotating gear? Buried floor plans. We read about this being blocked. Ew, why are there weird drums playing? What the fuck? Ain't no way. Can I go around from the other side? Yeah, I'll be live tonight. Can you hear him? Bro. So how do I get into the room that I was just in? Okay. Yeah, in the mine shaft thing. Okay, Slay, I'm quitting your job. Bye. Bye, job. Buried floor plans. Thinking about it still. Okay, well. Now that this is drained, we have permanent access to that entrance of the basement. So that's good. We were going to try to trade out some items for a key. Is the basement permanently unlocked now? No. What the fuck is he up to? Bro. Never heard anything quite like it. Dude, I literally don't know what he's saying. He's just got shit to say, guys. I'll just tell you. Okay, I need to go through security. So let's do our upgrade discs in security. Definitely making some valid points. He's doing something, that's for sure. Okay. Hallway always has a key. Literally, say less. That sounds fire. Okay, the nursery. Gain 8. The indoor nursery. If you have less than 10, whenever you enter this room, set your footprints to 20. Or whenever you draft another green room, this will 2 gems will sprout in this room. Dude, I like the idea of the nurse's station. Okay, now we have to get to should I go code check this key? I think we should code check it before we move further. If we need it, that's on me. I'm gonna go up to the hallway and open that door. Take my coin, you heathen. We have 3 keys, technically. We need the magnifying glass. Bro has lost it. He has so much to... The fish just come back. Magically. But we need to go up through dining room. And out through spare room. We don't really need this. I actually can't think of anything we would need it for. So maybe we should just grab this. We have at least a gemstone for the last 2 rooms we can. Okay. Now that I see it, the mountain symbol is everywhere. In the yellow room and like near yellow stuff. Okay. Wait. I'm gonna use my silver key. I'm gonna do the boudoir just in case we can grab an extra gem, and the last door we need unlocks like a room we've never had before that gives us a gem. Like we need gems to open. Hi, Aunt. I got into the antechamber last night. Antechamber. Ha ha ha. Gonna do this one because we're ending run for sure. Might as well see what we get. Oh, pardon? Can I? You mind if I? Any minders if I? Entrance hall chest and a diamond. There's nothing for me. Alright, love. Get the fuck out of here. I think, we've already checked the key, we're just gonna call it and do one more day. Yeah, what did your husband say, honey? What did he say to you? He's so funny. Dude, he's so silly. Wait, but I thought I had 2 coin allotment for the day. Wait, the coin is not a normal coin. Interesting. I knew you were a little tutti frutti. I've never been in the shelter, so let's do it. Thank you for finishing Severance is so nuts. Yeah, Hannah, thank you. There's a fucking computer in here. Remain where you are for now. Given that the Red Guard is due tomorrow, we've agreed with your plans and have disabled remote access to other terminals and have sealed the network mainframe. Regardless of the danger, I'm still not willing to risk removing shelter from the draft pool while the three of you are down here. The best bet is to sit tight and hope for a little bit of luck. A time-locked safe? He's doing fucking headstands. Frick. It's either the I think it's the 23rd. Okay. Okay. Well, we'll find out if I'm wrong. 2 days ago when we had the vault, it was the 21st. I thought he needed help. Help me. No, he was saying, help me, Olu. His turtle's name. Oh, he didn't want my help. He just needed the help of his turtle. Help me go sleep, Olu. And then he held him. And I just patted his back and covered him with a blanket. Okay. Oh, I got my allowance. It's coming to my attention that you've been granted daily allowance fees while in the state. If it's convenient, I will leave the sum here. Okay. Trunk is here. I'll take it. Coin purse and a key. I don't know if I've ever been in the cloister, and I'm gonna put it down. How do you get in there? How strange. Okay. God damn it. I want my package. I'm losing a room. I don't care. Brass compass, coupon book, and gems. Good God, I'm rich. Some keys would be nice right about now, you guys. Don't want to give me a magnifying glass? No reason. Never played Who's. Oh my God. I want that room, but not right there. Oh, use fugly slut. A key card room. Beef what? Let's run an experiment. You draft a hallway from it. If you draft a red room, lose 5 steps, and then each time you find some trash while digging, gain 1 key gem or gold, selected randomly. Yeah, that sounds good. You don't have a shovel yet, but my God. This is what I was talking about. I need the magnifying glass so fucking bad. The courtyard is always unlocked. Thanks for letting me know. No shovel. Mean. Fuck. I'm just gonna do this. Grab some steps. Move on out. Head into the west wing. Go down. Go through security, which cost me a gem. We got... Okay. Let's go here. It'd be sick if we could get these to connect. Not sure it's a possibility, but it would be cool. Ooh. Oh. I think we could get library. Going the right direction. We can. I should have gotten the utility room, though. I'm the first person to check this out. Arendia was once the name used to designate the realms of the Eastern Waters, though this term is no longer employed in the halls of politics nor commonly known to the average citizen. Its memory flickers in the hearts of those who hail from the lands that it once encompassed, and many of the elder generations in hushed circles still refer to themselves as Arendians. Yet we must not let the flame of our history dwindle into the obscurity of whispered conversation, nor permit our leaders to enjoin us to abandon the name of our land. We must keep alive the embers of our past and preserve them for the generations to come. Most historians mark the beginning of the first era, often denoted as Egera, by the ascension of the first king of Arindia, whose name was Oris. When later graced the burgeoning township in which he was crowned, Oris was known before his coronation as a prominent merchant lord of considerable means and affluence, whose sway in the region made him the ideal candidate for the unification of the surrounding provinces. Regrettably, history is not always forthcoming, and the surviving records of those bygone days are mostly limited to trade agreements and sale receipts. Nevertheless, we can deduce from these ledgers that Oris had but one aim: expansion. The territory spread forth from the heart of Oris, and by the end of the 1st century, the black banners of Arindia could be seen fluttering in every hamlet and hostelry along every thoroughfare from Oris all the way to the western banks. A new kingdom was born. It was the 4th king of Arindia who split the vast domain into 3 equal shares, 3 realms for his 3 children. To the eldest he granted the fields and the mountains of his great-grandfather, the Middle Province, and heart springs of the kingdom. The eldest accepted the gift and called his new realm Orindia Aries, after the angelic paragon of royalty, Orindia. The youngest he bestowed upon him the realm of Arch Aries, the land of northern storms. Northern storms. Arch Aries is the top. Maybe. A wild and untamed expanse, which at the time was not as developed, but a good deal more vast than the eldest brother's lot. Okay. Orindia. Arch. And Araja must be the bottom. His middle child, his only daughter, he gifted the southern region of Araja, the mystical realm of ancestors, to a land steeped in tradition, magic, and poetry of the old tongue. Okay. As the second era drew to a close, the 3 sovereign realms had achieved a period of remarkable progress and prosperity. Each of these distinct regions, ruled by their respective sibling monarchs, had blossomed, cultivating the bountiful resources of the lands and developing a unique character and culture that set them apart from one another. Despite those differences, the sibling monarchs managed to maintain friendly relations throughout their lives and were known for their cooperation in matters of trade and transportation. The succeeding generations of their heirs. Sorry. Okay. In developing a unique character, culture, blah, 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 succeeding generations of their heirs, the 3rd era was defined by the construction of a vast network of railways that spanned the length and breadth of the land, linking the northern mountains of the Arch Aries to the southern shores of the Raja. This developing moment facilitated travel and commerce between 3 realms, furthering strengthening their bond, foundation, prosperous, bright future. As the kingdom of Arindia Aries entered the 4th era, a different kind of ruler took the reins of power. Desolates III was a king who listened to the voices of all his subjects, from those of influential advisors to the humblest of citizens. He was a king who was often seen among the people, eating, drinking, and conversing. Oh my god, they shit-talked him in the first one. In sight that shocked not only the gentry in the court, but the masses as well, who could scarce believe that they, as peasantry, would ever sup with the crown. Desolates was renowned as the king of the people, and he was therefore a surprise to no one when he made the decision to move the capital from the secluded mountains of Reddington. Capital was in Reddington. To the public stage of Oris, leaving the castle and court behind. The people were overjoyed by this choice. The city welcomed their king with open arms and great fanfare, yet not all were swayed so easily. There were those that viewed the king's conduct to be unbecoming of his station, and were wary of how readily he could be persuaded by the tears and tales of the common folk. These dissenting voices planted the seeds of discontent which took root in the lawns and gardens of the nobles of Fen, or as I have been instructed to say, the grand city of Fen. After the passing of the king of Desolates III, the 4th era came to an abrupt end. Thankfully, the king died naturally in his old age and was surrounded by the people in Oris, far away from the growing unrest among the western city of Fen. On the very next day of the 6th of October, the self-proclaimed Prince of Learson of Fen declared himself the true monarch. This declaration was bolstered by a surprising number of supporters, due to the fact that Desolates the Fourth shared his father's good name, but little of his virtues. As the prospect of civil war seemed inevitable, the realm's regiments were hastily recalled from the frontiers to stamp out and put to an end the Finsurrection. However, instead of restoring order, what ensued was a savage and merciless campaign against their own people. The gardens of Fen, once a center of splendor, were transformed into a battlefield, and the cries of innocent echoed through the streets, stained in red. The brutality of the pacification of Fen did not go unnoticed by neighbors. As sympathy for the city surged, allies came forward to lend support. Among them was the general of the Northern Regiment, who, sickened by the barbaric actions of those battalions, joined forces with the Prince Learson to form a formidable army. Together, they leveraged their political influence and favors to persuade the nearby realms of Arch, Ares, and Nuance. So weird. However, even with the tide turning in their favor, victory did not come easy. The War of the Fifth Era lasted 22 long years and saw buried 1 in every 3 men. Prince Learson himself added another member to the casualties. However, even in death, he had won. Horus had fallen, and with it the realm. The black flag that had flown for 5 eras were burned, and in their place, red banners were hoisted in honor of the fallen of Fen. The few remaining members of the former royal family fled in fear of their lives to the south, forever exiled. Today, the realms inherited by the three Fin Ares, Arch Ares, and Araja. Okay, so then they became Fin. Arch. Okay, and Araja. Once again, stand united as allies. Though the distance between our peoples has grown, our connection to this land remains strong as ever. The spruce and the birch that span across the realm serve as a constant reminder. And all as these trees continue to grow, we hope, so do our hopes for the common future. The future where we are not defined by the colors of the banners we raise, but by that which connects us, a land that we call home. For this is, despite everything else, a land rich in history, a land of myth and wonder, a land that sprung forth the greatest empire the world has ever seen, the land of our fathers and of our mothers and our children. This is land, after all, this land is, after all that has happened, still Arindia. Okay. Bro. Jesus Christ. Oh, what's this? A bit of a gem. Thank you. Okay, Jesus Christ. The servants' quarters is so strange. I've never seen. Oh, oh, but there's no way we get this much money this round. I'm buying it. I need another book. Just in case we get it. Give me the vault. Let's try to get some gems. Butthole. Is it me reading makes you realize how lazy my tongue is and you just want to... The box next to this box contains the gems. I'm giving up on these rooms. Giving up on them. Too dumb. All right, we got to go all the way back up to the West Wing. Can I connect to the bunker from here? want the date. I don't know how to find the date. You start having 2 statements each? Evil. Okay. Gonna go broke in the chapel. My red rooms don't have effects today because I am sheltered. Bro, I need a boiler room. We're out of keys, by the way. Thank you, God. As long as these don't have locked doors. Room does nothing to me. Oh my God. Did I speak that into existence? I did that to myself. My fucking God. Oh my God. This one's gonna be unlocked. Locked. We might be able to buy something from the commissary. Oh, we won't be able to. Oh, I'm sheltered. Oh, thank God. I need to go courtyard, laboratory. There's nothing here. Nothing for me to take. Laboratory, spare room. Cloister commissary. Hey, can I have this sledgehammer? Thank you, 'cause there's a trunk somewhere. Maybe the den. Let's go to the secret passage and find out. Please have a key. What are the fucking odds? Slim. Slim to none, sugar. Okay, back up. No. Why do you think you get a hot goth woman? And I just get a key card. That's fucked up. I said what I said. I want to eat. But I need footprints. Let's go to the patio. Actually, because I know there's... Wait, but what do I do with the X? With the X under the patio? What do I do with that weird info? Oh, this won't matter. Fuck you, gymnasium. Can't hurt me. Okay, 8 says stones. Music room. Is it gonna be the letters on the stones? Wait. There's no way. I need something else. What do you mean I have a power hammer? Do you think I can knock down that wooden... Wait a minute. Brick walls? What? Okay. Thank you. Okay, we need to go fucking all the way back around, it seems. If we can manage it. 'Cause we can't go through here either. Weaker brick walls. The fuck? I think we could go through spare room. I think we need to eat. At least we'll have hella gems. Okay. This only goes down, so we're hoping for keys. This would get me to 20 steps if I had 10, but I don't have that. So let's do Rumpus Room. We could get our weird fucking fortune told. I got interest. Oh my sexy motherfucking god. Yeah. Exactly. I have a power hammer. How could a door be locked? Any of these walls looking kind of pathetic to you guys? All right, let's listen to this weirdo tell us a tale. Weave us a tale.
And as it was foretold, I awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. Yes, the fog is clearing. I see a shadow in the doorway. Silent footsteps in the hallways. An unlatched gate you did not open.
Huh?
A missing item you did not take.
What?
I see a young boy watched from afar.
Ew!
A young boy who once was brave, but now afraid. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great
Pardon me?
Sarah. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
I think we gotta go outside. Wait, we got a key though. We can unlock this door. I think we gotta go kitchen. I'm starving. I need that bacon and egg bad. Okay. Fuck, I'm out of keys. Okay. Hopefully we can get out of the house. We're gonna go dark room. Foundation. Oh. Mm-hmm. You can go all the way down here. So sad. Uh-oh, I just wasted a step. Where do I... Did I waste so many steps? Oh my god, I fucking did. No! Oh my god, I was not paying attention. Gotta go through security. No. West Wing. We're screwed. We're fucked. We're screwed. Can I go out now? Laboratory, spare room, cloister. Dude. I don't even know if we'll make it outside. And I can't check my cool toy. I just fucked myself like heavy. We can go outside. Does going down here count as a different area? Scared. I fucking knew. Oh my god, thank god. That stays open, I would hope, so I'm not gonna go in there yet. The only other thing I can think of is that maybe if I go down into the basement. Do we go down into the basement? Or do we go into the shelter? I don't think we'll make it shelter. I think we just go basement. Oh, wait. Can I open it? I can't even open it. Oh, I can. Oh, it always opens now? Oh, I die here. No! But worth it, I think. Now we can start this day off outside. I'm only doing one more. I gotta go. I'm gonna go. I can't not know. Six 68642. Excavation progress is going smoothly and crew spirits are higher than they've been in weeks. The boiler has been a godsend. We now have steam power and no longer have to rely on raw muscle to scrape the clay like dogs. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Can you move this? What would the point? Should I take this all the way back? Well, she looks like she would go here. Up. Oh, there's a lamp there. It can't be for us. We can't climb shit. Oh my god. Wrong. Okay. Okay. I see her. I see her. I see you. We've got to go here. Oh my god. How do you... Oh my god, that's another set of boxes I can move over here. This big bitch? Okay. So I can immediately the basement door is locked. So if I... Okay, we have to push this one this way. And then this one this way. So that I can pull this one back. And then pull this one here. So then we have to go this way. So we can go back this way. So that we can go like that. Then what wall is weak as fuck? What wall? I don't know if that needs to go over there yet, but I guess we'll find out. So then we head over top of this, and then we need to figure out where to go from here. We need to go down. Oh, oh, what is this? Okay. Dude, there's one in the greenhouse? Secret garden. Underground. Great hall. Greenhouse. 100 bells. Sandy Heights. 5 p.m. We've seen this. We've seen that. In the car, mayhaps? I think we need this. Oh, God. So this one's gonna go here. Okay, we're gonna move this one out of the way. I'm gonna pull it back to here. Then squeeze this one in here. It needs to be a little further back. Push this one down. Ew, why would you say that? Ew, Jordan. Do you think it's just like a matter of like close enough kind of vibe? Can I just fall off? Oh. No fucking way, bro. I unlocked this side too, though, huh? So now I can see it from both. Okay. Okay. So now I can just go. I'm gonna get it connected to the door next to me. I think that's the right one. Hi. How are you, Kathleen? This is... Fuck. Not what I needed. Okay. The lantern I need for that weird hallway. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Do I need a key? Okay. The moon door. Oh, fuck. This unlocks the moon door in the antechamber? I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I'm gonna be here all of Louis' nap. I'm screwed. Louis, you better sleep. You better sleep hella.
That's Italian.
Fuck. What day are we on? 18. Holy shit. Okay. Everything's fine. I need that lantern. We need to figure out how to get the lantern. Is this another control panel? This is nothing. Okay. Music's very pretty. Okay, so if I can get there, I can get to the lantern. I think I need to get back to that one. So we'll go out this way. Through to the other side. I think. I'm pretty sure. But have I been to this side? I guess it doesn't hurt to do like one twist around. Yeah, okay, that'll get me to the lantern. Sleigh. And some sort of blueprint? Oh my god. Okay. Don't mind if I just... Thank you. Mechanarium. The Mechanarium has one door for each room in your house. Yes? I can't take the lantern? It's fucked up. Maybe that room will only light up when I light all of those gas lanterns. Mechanarium. Mechanarium? Am I saying it wrong? Like a planetarium, but with mech. Planetarium, mechanarium. Oh my god, the reservoir has to be drained. The reservoir. She be making some sense now. That's the reservoir. Okay, I see you. I hear you. I need to come back here with the basement key. Uh-oh. Okay. Holy shit. I'm gonna be so... Wait, will the moon door always be open? No, you have to open it every time. I should have suspected. So it's not this one that was open? I wanted to see if I could use the power cord. Power thing in here. Wasting my steps. I'm wasting my steps. I'm wasting my steps. I didn't know if there was a weak wall here. Somewhere. What door was he saying wasn't open before? Is it on the other side? Is it the gate that you drive out of through the grounds? We need to go that way anyways because we have to go get our like shrine for the day. Gate near a ravine. So we'll have to draft the garage. Let's do schoolhouse. Thanks, Herbie. Okay. Already turned that on. Dude, I need that lantern. Thank you for my allowance, queen. All right, rock and roll, buckaroos. I will take. Thank you. I feel like, do you go up in classroom age every... Lord, the music is like low-key loud. Luck be a fucking lady. Okay, I think I'm just gonna draft it. I've only seen one classroom, and that main classroom in this one. Dude, a passageway would slap right here, but we wouldn't have enough. I think this is inconvenient for the entrance hall, but I think it might be worth it in the long run because we're gonna need a key, and this has multiple doors. That's not amazing, but this could give us good things. But then we would be out gems, which is also not great. I think it might be worth it just to try her out. Compass will be north. That will help. Apples are extra delicious today. Would have hit heavy before I just ate 2 apples. Thanks, though. Fuck. Okay, I guess we're getting a hallway. I mean, a closet. Oh. Well, at least we're gonna get money and gems. Closet. I meant to say closet, not hallway. Oh, a courtyard is great. Corridor does basically the exact same thing, except not going in the right directions. But is it worth wasting a gem? Not sure. We're about to find out. Sledgehammer would be very useful. We could have a chance of getting another power sledgehammer. Not sure if we absolutely need her. Fuck. We might as well just go. Dude, inconvenient as fuck. Could be worse. None of our front door. See, this maybe my method of opening the front doors first should be. There are 3 boxes in this room. There are 2 boxes in this room are empty. This box is one of the empty ones. Too many true statements, my love. Okay, we could put library here, or we could put boudoir, which I think would be nice because we've drafted quite a few books already. And I'd rather have a stock up on gems. Oof, and some money because we have our lucky rabbit's foot. Okay, we have 2 opportunities to go up, which is solid. Chapel will steal our money, but like, you just want to keep clocking upwards. So we're gonna do it. Thank you, dear Lord. Locked door? No. Spare room, dining room. Might be nice just to have spare room here for now and add dining room later. I'm going to just cast upwards and we'll just go back if we need to. We really need the garage. And it connects to outside. It would get us hella keys and we could just pray we go up through the courtyard. But it's just like not safe. Let's just fuck it, we ball on that. We can't get anything quite yet and we don't have the garage turned on, so utility room is necessary. We need her. But also, by the way, if we fuck the courtyard, then we're fucked. If nothing goes up, then we're screwed. So that would be really sad. Thank you, God. Okay? And this has redraws on it, so that's even better. Den would be great. Because we could use a coin and there's a chance we could have a chest, but we won't get one. That's fine. I didn't need it. I was just thinking about it. I didn't want it. Didn't want it really bad or anything. I think commissary is our best option. It's our only option. Okay, commissary. What do you got for sale today? Gems, magnifying glass, shovel. Shovel would be really nice. So what a set of gems, but also well, we're good on keys now. We do pantry. Okay, of course, the day that apples are extra delicious, we don't get one. Fuck. I'm gonna grab the shovel. Because we have rabbit's foot. And we're about to go through the foundation. We don't have security room. Definitely need West Wing Hall. Thank you. We're gonna start getting doors we can't open, which is gonna really blow. Okay. I don't want to step in there yet if I don't have to. A turnip. What if you gave me a key card? Some coins. That's fine. We could go buy gems if we get enough. Need to figure you out. Is it always going to be the same classroom? We just whimpered. Oh, thank fuck. Okay, grade 2. We've done that. Ooh, we already have the answer to that puzzle. Is this just teaching you how the billiards room would work? That's a way nicer way to look at this puzzle. Like, way nicer than anything else. The red flag in here is so disturbing. The 8 is still at the weird 8 level. We need a security room. Like, we need a security room. Like, we have so many redraws. Oh my god, fuck. Why is this evil? We don't technically need the basement key this round. I think the gymnasium would be more useful. I'm very concerned that we will need utility room and should we redraw one more time? Fuck, gymnasium has so many doors. I'm scared we're gonna have keycard rooms. I think she's worth it. We're out of gems. And if we could get a utility room, we'll have to walk around. Is this just a key though? We're gonna be completely out of keys if we do this. Let's go back and buy a gem. or go up through. I don't actually know if you need a key for this door. You don't. Oh, fuck. I should have gotten it. But it may just be worth it to just grab this here. Please give me a key. You bitch. You bitch. That's fine. Could be worse. Classroom into security. The least I could do right now is put keycard system. And I could put it down to low. And then it would at least give us a less likelihood of having key cards. And a more likelihood of having keys. And I think that we have some dig spots we could go through. But at least we have hella gems right now. I feel like we should go through the laboratory. But we won't have any keys, so like we kind of have to go through the Nook. I can't turn the keycard system to unlocked because we don't have the utility room, so it does nothing until we have utility room. I just think if we go laboratory, we have the option to go up and down. But right now we have no option. Unless we have a key, basically. Billiard for 2 keys. Yeah, fuck it. Maybe we do billiard. God. Thought it was going to be a keycard room. Okay. 11. 10 minus 2. 8. Wait. Is it? Oh, wait. This is multiply. 20. 19 minus 9 is 10. 10 divided by 10?
That's Italian.
Is this
Oh
division?
shit, I'm feeling 22.
Wait, 19 minus 9 is 10. 10 divided by 10. Is that right? Okay. 14 minus 2 is 12 times 2 is 24 divided by 8. Fuck, what's 24 divided by 8? Three. Oh, thank fucking Christ. Thank Christ. An orange? Okay. Okay, pool is great for right here. Jesus. Okay, let's get a new classroom. Jacob, use the elements below to form each equation. H2O in its solid state is called ice. Okay. Disrespectful, see me after class. Water, ice, and steam, right? Is that what we're doing? Fun. fluorine, uranium, nitrogen. How long are you in England for this time, Danny? Try not to get deported this time. Hey, listen, I'm trying. I'm scared, guys. Oh, we have so many redraws. Nook will give us a key. But, like, we can't open the antechamber. Can I get something to open the antechamber? Oh! That won't help me open the antechamber. I'm getting scared. Did I take a picture of every place that you could open the... North level is underground. We did that. East lever is in the Great Hall. The greenhouse is in the south. Okay. The only one we can get to would be in the secret garden. I've never seen the attic before. 8 items. I'm gonna get the basement key. I feel like. The only... Okay, because my thought process is if we get the basement key, at least we could go unlock that door in the basement. I could drain the reservoir to use the boat. But if we did this, we'd at least just get that door unlocked this time. But would we have enough steps to get the basement key back to where we need it to go? Motherfucker. I'm scared. We could just... Ah! Will this give me the fuck... Please. Please give me the secret garden key. Please give me the secret garden key. You beautiful bitch. You sexy motherfucker. And if that goes here, it would open... We don't have any doors. I don't have any doors. Oh, wait, could I use it in the pool? But it would need to... Can I use it in the pool? It might slot into the pool perfect. No! That's so messed up. Let's just draft this room then. Choose a pool next to me. Oh. Okay, hold on. I have no gems. Dude, she's such a tease. That was crazy. Okay, let's just try to get our errands done then. Nuts. I actually don't know what much I could do. Anything in here of use? That is so mean. Okay, so it's... I started writing this down. Find... among... or A. But I'll write it like it is. Find A. Find among the white something. 3 words blank, and then I have the letter stones. What the fuck is this? Chief and chef. An I? I've never seen that one. Okay, well. Could we do anything at all? I don't think so. Damn. We didn't dig up the courtyard. But that wouldn't really do much at this point. I don't think. I don't think it could really help us. We could check this though. Yeah. Like we could go through and go do it, but I don't know if it would help anything. You know? Now I feel like we need to build that power hammer so we can get through the... Maybe in the secret garden somehow. Yeah, but I can't get the upgrade disc because I need the garage keys. Unfortunately. Pebbles. The upgrade disc is like in the back of the truck in the garage. All right. We call her. Damn. That's okay. We'll get him next time, champ. We can play tonight. Oh no, we have to play after Louis goes to bed. That sucks. That was a good round. Well, now we definitely have like a direction, you know? We have so much information. Thanks for hanging out if you did. To find somebody to raid. Have an amazing rest of your day. Oh, Colo's playing Blueprints. Love y'all. Tell Colo I said hi. Obsessed with Colo. I don't know if they're currently, but Colo normally plays video games with their feet. Love y'all.